So today I'm going to do a review on the new Revlon PhotoReady foundation. This is supposed to be Revlon's version of HD, quote unquote. Honestly, it does have like those little like shimmers that some of you guys may not like, but the reason why they're in there is because it's supposed to give you like a dewy finish. So I have to say, okay, y'all already know that a regular of mine is my Revlon ColorStay. I love this foundation, like love. It's a bitch to apply, tell you that much, but the payoff is amazing. It evens out my skin tone. I love it. I did a tutorial on how I do it, and you guys see what my skin comes out to, and you guys are always like, oh my god, your skin looks so amazing. I mean, don't get me wrong, I work really hard to, you know, maintain like my skin and everything, but this like really evens out like all the areas that are still trying to heal or like get better or whatever. This has really great coverage. Now in comparison to this one really like makes your skin look so effing flawless. Like this one makes your skin look flawless, but it gives more of like a matte finish. This one gives you more of like a little bit of a dewy, slight glow finish due to those like little shimmers in there. But this is like seriously freaking flawless. Like if you guys probably saw maybe one or two of the tutorials that I did last week, I used this foundation. I used this one I think in the Naturally Pretty one. I can't remember. But I did use this at least once or twice last week. I bought this one. Ulta was having their buy two get two. If you guys follow me on Twitter, I said that Revlon, L'Oreal, and Maybelline, like some of the drugstore brands, had the buy two get two. I thought that was a great deal, but believe me, since I have so much makeup, I couldn't figure out what I wanted to get. So you guys will see that in a haul later. But this was like a must for me. And I couldn't decide what shade I am, because that to me is like probably the only con that I have about this, is that the shade range is kind of a pain in the arse. So like Revlon ColorStay, they have like a million shades, and on top of that they have it depending on, you know, like your skin type. Like this, I'm in combination oily. They have one for dry or normal to dry or something like that. So that's what I love about this one. And this one, it comes in like 00 and then a number, if you guys can see that. So like it was really hard for me to figure out which shade I was. I got the third to the darkest in Golden Beige, and some of you might be like, bitch, that's dummy light for you. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna waste it, but I'm gonna like show you guys like a little bit of a pump, and you guys will see that it is like dummy light. But okay, I was debating between this one and the next one. I think the next one is like something ginger, real ginger or whatever. Next to the other one, the last one, the darkest one, is toast. Now, this is what I really love about this foundation. Unlike the Revlon ColorStay, which is a pain in the arse to blend, this one blends amazing. Like, you guys are probably looking at that and be like, nah, when you blend that in, it's gonna get super ashy. Now, yeah, that's what I thought too. And when I had first put it on, I was like stressing, like, whoa, looking super light over here. But look, you can hardly see it. You can see a little bit of that slight shimmer. See right there? But the thing that I like about this, after the blending, it really sinks into your skin, and not in a bad way where it like sinks into your lines and you look all weird, but I mean like it really blends into your skin. Like if you have large pores, it'll probably like fill through them and like make your skin look really smooth. Because for me, I don't really have big pores, so I can't be a judge of that. But every now and then, because I get allergic reactions to some products, like I'll get like little red bumps and I have like redness in certain areas, and every now and then like I'll have a blemish here and there, but this like covers everything. Now if you have bumpy skin though, you know what I mean, I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about, where like kind of like crater like, that's such a mean way to say it, but you guys know what I mean, right? If you guys have that kind of skin, I wouldn't suggest this foundation for you, because it may emphasize that just because of the way the foundation is. Like it's meant to really hug at your skin, I guess, because it like hugs into it, it shapes into your skin, like it blends really good, and it like sinks into your skin and your pores and your lines, and like everything disappears. It's crazy. So, you know, I tried this on a friend because she has like a little bit more wrinkles than me, just to see, you know, I wanted to test it out and see like what it could do, you know, and it was amazing. Like, it seriously like sunk into everything, and it looked like she had no imperfections. It was crazy. But if you have bumpy skin, that's what's different. So it might kind of make it stand out just a little bit more, maybe. That's my personal opinion and my personal like prediction. But you guys can try it and see what works for you. For me, it worked amazing. But I do have to say, you know, because I work really hard to take care of my skin, and my skin is definitely improved, this is more of just like flawless foundation in a picture kind of look for me. So I mixed it with what did I mix it with? I mixed it with one of my moisturizers. Don't mix this with strobe cream. I usually mix mineralized satin finish foundation from MAC with strobe cream just to give you like that nice dewy glow. But this one, don't do that, because there's already like a little bit of shimmer in it, and it may make you look like a glitter ball. So I wouldn't do that. But it's perfect by itself. I use my MAC 109. This, I think, is probably one of the best brushes for this one. I also have my Sonia Kashuk flat top one. It works, but I think it works better with my ColorStay. I don't know why. It doesn't blend as well. This one, like, I would choose any brush that will allow you to buff. Like, this is the e.l.f. flat top one. This will work too. Any brush that you can use that will allow you to buff it into your skin, because that's what's essential. Hello. That's what's essential about this foundation, is that it buffs well and blends well into your skin and sinks in, and all the weird problem areas that you might have, to fill in all that extra stuff that'll like show up in a picture. So this is amazing for pictures and amazing for stage. I'm so excited. Due to the shade range and everything, it's very easy to mix. So while you guys might be tripping like, oh, that shade so doesn't match me, I tried one that was a little lighter, and because it sank into my skin, and I warmed it a little bit. I warmed it up a little bit with my mineralized, my MSF Natural, and it made a huge difference. Like, you couldn't even tell that it was lighter than me. As far as like flawless finish goes, as far as like staying power, I'm gonna have to give it to ColorStay for sure. But this has very little transfer. Like, I hugged a friend that had a white shirt, and barely anything came on him, which. Okay, because if you have a boyfriend or a guy friend or whatever, and you've ever hugged him or whatever, and your makeup comes off, that is so embarrassing. But luckily, no transfer. Like, hardly anything. You couldn't even tell. Like, I could tell because I know it's my makeup, but he couldn't tell, which is good, because, you know, some guys out there, they're like, oh my god, you got makeup on my shirt. So, you know, I'm glad that this has less transfer, because I wasn't feeling the Maybelline Superstay. Doesn't really super stay for me. Just my personal opinion though. Love this one. Love this one even more. So just for my face type, like if you guys don't need too much coverage but you need just enough, like this is medium to buildable full. So I probably put on like a full pump, which is like one good layer, and I tried it again just to see how much coverage I could get, and it's definitely buildable. So if you guys are concerned about the coverage level, it's definitely buildable. What I also like is that it comes with a pump. What? Yeah, because this one, pain in the arse to sit there and like, and then, you know, like it's annoying. So I'm glad that this one comes with a pump. So for those of you girls who are looking for like that flawless face, natural dewy glow, like it makes your skin look super natural. Okay, love that about this. And tend to want to just look good in pictures, because I'm all about looking good for pictures. I mention it all the time in my tutorials that you gotta look good in pictures, because that's part of the reason why you get all dolled up. You want to look good in pictures, you want to look good in person. This is for show. Yeah, y'all need to cop this. Downfalls is that shade range, but like I said, easily blendable. It's about $13–14 depending on where you go. Since I bought mine at Ulta, it was $14. But with the buy two get two, obviously, you know, at CVS I think it's about the same thing. So I would expect about $13 to $14 to buy this guy. But seriously, I gotta say, it's worth it. It's about the same size, just this one's taller, obviously. They're both 1 fluid ounce. So if you guys have ever tried the Revlon ColorStay, however long it lasted you, that's how long this one's gonna last you, depending on how much foundation you use, how often you use it a day. I used to use this a lot because I loved it so much, even though I didn't even need it, really. I loved it that much. So I might end up doing the same with this. This is a really good going out foundation. I would cop this. Yeah, it's a shit.